Hi guys, you find me traversing one of the many densely jungled areas of the Bournemouth and Poole area. Bournemouth and Poole gives home to many jungles, and this is but one of them. It's a very dangerous place to be. This jungle gives home to a great deal of vicious wildlife. This particular section of jungle is most notorious for giving home to saber-toothed tigers, as well as carnivorous, highly venomous pterodactyls, which traverse the area. So I must be extremely cautious. But perhaps one of the greater threats in this area is not the wildlife, but rather a recently arrived group of Belgian monks who have set up in the area. Their roving patrols out from their highly fortified monastery can be devastating. They're here to what they call purify the jungle. Their patrols often number 5 to 7 monks, all armed with laser rifles. They traverse the jungle with their laser rifles, eliminating any impurities. Occasionally you can slip past them if they're in pitched battle with a group of saber-tooths, but you must be very careful. Their techniques are very advanced, and yes, they will track you for hundreds of miles if they detect you and consider you impure. So yes, I must be very careful. But a more recent threat in this jungle, actually introduced by the monks, has perhaps emerged as a greater danger to all of us, not just traversing this jungle, but outside. They, as part of the Belgian monastery research program, they've set up in their lab in the monastery a high energy physics experiment. Their objective to concentrate energy on a single point in space as part of their weapons research. Now, they, while experimenting with concentrating energy on a point in space, they accidentally tore through the fabric of space and opened a portal to another dimension, which, is part of their research mandate. That's fine. However, what they failed to take into account was what might be on the other side of this dimensional tear. Now, in the jungle, we've recently seen interdimensional interlopers, presumably that have come through this portal, and those present a renewed threat to this part of the world. Now, I must be quiet here. I'm just coming out of a small section of jungle into a clearing. Now, this pathway here, this track, is routinely traversed by the Belgian monks with their siege engines. They'll often drive their siege engines down these kinds of paths, and if they catch a glimpse of you, you're in trouble. So I must slip back into the jungle to avoid detection. So these interdimensional interlopers, they're really not to be trifled with. They're void beings. They carry a lot of energy. They're fairly intelligent, but they'll kill you at a moment's notice if they think that you're a Belgian. They're a de facto state of war with Belgium, who they perceive as having invaded their territory. I'm just walking now alongside a small channel that the Belgians have dug out. This channel they use, of course, for draining the blood of their fallen comrades who they return to the monastery. The Belgians never leave a man behind. So why would anyone traverse this area of dangerous jungle inhabited by saber-tooths, pterodactyls, Belgian monks and interdimensional interlopers? Well, surprisingly enough, not physics researchers. In fact, the most common reason to come to this jungle is for jokes. The jungle gives home to a lot of sentient plant life, and about 30 to 35% of the world's jokes are in fact authored by the sentient plant life in this jungle. So the most common reason to come here, actually, yes, is joke tourism. All just joke writers, joke researchers, people in the field of jokes generally, willing to brave the risks in order to come to this area of jungle. I'm just approaching the edge of this section of jungle now. I consider myself very, very fortunate to have got out of here with my life. But well, why do I come here? Well, just fancied a walk, really. These areas are probably teeming with void beasts right now. It's that time of day. They come out just after noon, usually to sun themselves. They do enjoy that, but it's a fairly overcast day, so probably not too much risk to me. Yes, I've made it through. I've made it through in one piece. Well, guys, thank you for joining me on this highly treacherous journey through one of these Bournemouth and Poole jungles. Here I am, safe again. Though, don't forget, of course, you should always be careful on the roads. Keep your eyes open for traffic. Very dangerous, that too. See you again soon, guys.